Hey, it's Bill. I'm in Beverly Hills in my estate. Welcome again. Great book. Have you read it? The Communist Manifesto. Now, I'm a little upset today. I'm going to talk to you about capitalism. Hate it. No, we live in a capitalistic society. And I feel that I'm being taken advantage of. You know, I'm going to tell you something. I hate having been born into money. And really, it's a struggle. I'd rather be able to be born in some kind of communistic society where everyone has the same thing, you know? You can sleep together in the same bed, everyone cuddled in. I mean, I got my own bed. It's too big. It's a king-size bed, double, and it's just me in there. Now, once in a while I have my lovers, but that's okay. But they leave after a while. I get bored with them. But anyway, can you imagine cuddling up with everyone, your family, your loved ones? I don't get to do that. I know you probably have one mattress and you've got your 10 kids with you in there and your wife if you have one, and your husband if you have one, but right now I don't have that, you know? I mean, every one of my family has their own little mansion and that's where they sleep. I want to be able to not have as much. You hear the story about from rags to riches. I want to be from riches to rags. I mean, that I think is more apropos to life. Now, communism is it's an economic system which it treats everybody equal. That means you would be like me, or I would be like you. Can you imagine if everybody had the same amount of money? Wouldn't you be happy about that? Yes. If everybody had $1, everyone would be rich. If everyone had $1, everyone would be poor. It's the same thing. Right now, a lot of people have $1 and they're poor. Few people have millions and they're rich. How stupid. Communism, you know, what communism really means is everyone's created equal. And we know nobody's created equal here. Well, wouldn't it be nice if we all were equal to one another? I mean, wouldn't that be great? I wake up every morning, I look at my servants, and I know they're not equal. Why should I be the one that's being served? You know? Why can't I serve someone? That never happens. You know, my maid comes to me, gives me coffee. Butler comes to me, gives me some sherry. Now, you know what sherry is? It's that, well, I need that in the morning sometimes just to get going. But anyway, he gives me that. And then I turn around and I say to him, hey, would you like some? And he goes, no, sir. I work for you. I can't accept sherry while I'm working. I mean, you know, is that fair? You know, sometimes I go to bed and I lay there and I'm thinking, my God, how many bank accounts do I have? But I want to be able to, well, maybe belong to one bank, and in that bank just have one account that I can put $1 in that I really earned. I mean, I think it's unfair for me to live in this beautiful mansion. You're living in a shack, in the park, on a bench. Unfair. I mean, I've got a bench here too, but that's the bench for the birds to be able to land in, you know, and my little deer to sit down and look at, you know. But for you, you need to be able to understand that if men were created equal, if you had as much as I had, or if I had as much as you had, we'd be, well, we'll have a lot in common. So what I want to tell you is this. I want you to go and get the Communist Manifesto. Remember the name, Karl Marx. Not Groucho Marx, not Harpo Marx. Karl, like Carl's Jr. You know, but you go, hey, $1 burgers here. Carl's Jr. Think of Karl, and then think of Marx. You know, put them together. Think of the Marx brothers having a Carl's Jr. for breakfast or something like that. Go in there to the bookstore. If you don't know what a bookstore is, ask someone, go in there and make sure you bring some money. They won't give it to you for free. But go in there and ask them for the book, okay? Now, yeah, okay, I forgot. Some of you can't read. So what you're going to do then, you can go in there and get a narration of the book. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. If I were able to live like you and not have all this here, I think I might be a much happier man. So I'm going to ask you all, go to the store and buy yourself the Communist Manifesto. And I want you to post a video response to me telling me what you think about it, okay? talk about it. Comment on it. And tell me how much pity you have for me. I mean, pity is something that I wish people had for me. People don't. They look at me thinking I have everything in the world, and I don't. I really do. Materialistically, I do. But the most important thing I don't have is friends like you. I've said it before, I know, but it's important. Remember, the most important thing in life is to have friends who are alike and who have the same things. Once you read the book, you're going to see that Karl Marx wanted everybody to be equal and be friends.